This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Rolex is famous for its stringent brand management and dedication to safeguarding its reputation. Authorized dealers adhere to strict agreements and are unlikely to reveal confidential details that might diminish the brand's aura of exclusivity and prestige. While authorized dealers provide the official Rolex experience, it is worth considering reputable pre-owned or gray market sellers if certain models are not available. In today's video brought to you by the Luxury World, we will reveal insider knowledge about how Rolex authorized dealers operate. However, we want to acknowledge that the consequences of this reveal may be unpredictable. Nonetheless, we are diving into this exploration with full dedication, and we offer this as a gentle reminder for you. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, we encourage you to do so to stay updated on our future videos. Let us delve into a somewhat secretive aspect of the Rolex world: the operations of authorized dealers and their subtle business practices. You might not be aware, but these establishments are akin to the hidden chambers of the Rolex universe, filled with insider knowledge and exclusive procedures usually kept confidential. Fortunately, we are here to provide a glimpse behind the scenes. For any Rolex enthusiast, it is going to be an exciting revelation, similar to discovering a concealed compartment in your favorite timepiece. So, without further delay, let us begin. Becoming an authorized Rolex dealer is no small feat. It is less about simply making sales and more akin to being welcomed into luxury royalty. These individuals are not selected randomly. They are carefully chosen for their dedication and deep understanding of Rolex's essence. They must be well-versed in the brand's history, uphold its impeccable reputation, and yes, meet some ambitious sales targets. Whether it is the sleek Submariner or the classy Yachtmaster, each watch carries a story. Stepping into a Rolex store is like entering a meticulously orchestrated game. It starts with the friendly junior staff adept at small talk, setting the scene. But it is the senior sales team who are the true masters, skillfully navigating deals, sometimes even collaborating with the gray market to keep things running smoothly. So, while you may feel like an important figure in the vast world of Rolex, remember, you are not alone in being drawn to the sparkle. The real stars of the show are the dealers, always in the spotlight and constantly striving for perfection. Becoming an authorized Rolex dealer is not easy, as it involves jumping through serious hoops, including meeting tough sales targets. Ever noticed how trying to buy a sought-after model like the beloved Daytona feels more like a treasure hunt than a simple shopping trip? That is because there is a whole game being played behind the scenes. These dealers sift through the crowd, identifying serious buyers from window shoppers. They strategically position themselves to attract the right clientele and achieve their ambitious sales goals. Then there is the shadowy side of things, which is the gray market. These dealers acquire watches from authorized dealers and sell them to those who cannot get them through conventional means. Trade-ins at authorized Rolex dealerships are valuable tools, used not only for transactions but also to attract big spenders and gain entry into an elite club. Contrary to widespread belief, prices are not always fixed, especially for highly sought-after items. There's often room for negotiation. Finally, there are the legendary waiting lists, almost like urban legends themselves. Getting on one of these lists is a combination of loyalty, savvy, and plain old luck. And let us not forget about those ultra-exclusive Rolex models that are kept under wraps, shown only to buyers who not only appreciate their rarity but also have the deep pockets to match. However, there is some insider information that dealers might not tell you outright. Being a Rolex dealer puts them in a sweet spot, handling a product more sought after than it is available. But honestly, you would not want their job. We once spoke with a former Rolex dealer who told us that dealing with desperate customers was the worst part of his day. Imagine handling a crowd all after those fine Swiss watches. Surely, some of those interactions must be challenging. And it's funny how power can go to your head. There are a few dealers who, let us just say, might feel a bit too high and mighty. But hey, who are we to judge? Luckily for you, we can help you navigate the world of Rolex buying a bit better. Let us start with what not to say to an authorized dealer. First, Rolex dealers are not fans of flippers, people who buy watches only to resell them for a quick profit. It is frowned upon, especially if the dealers themselves are not involved. And trust us, the folks back in Switzerland keep an eye on this kind of thing. If they catch wind of it, not only could the customer end up on a blacklist, but the dealer could get a slap on the wrist too. There are whispers about some dealers and customers cutting side deals on the gray market for those hard-to-get models, but those are just rumors, kind of like the ones about Rolex playing favorites with their watches. Though who knows? Moving forward, looking for a deal on a new Rolex Submariner with a black dial and bezel in oyster steel. Let us talk straight. No discounts are not a thing at Rolex dealerships. They prefer customers who value luxury and do not stress over the sticker price. People likely to be lifelong buyers, proudly flaunting their timepiece rather than those looking to save a few bucks. Also, Rolex warranties can be transferred to new owners. For example, if you pick up a Submariner with a valid 5-year warranty and decide to sell it after 3 years, the next owner will still have 2 years of warranty. What a bliss! But here's a pro tip. If Rolex catches on that you are selling it off quickly, they might think you are flipping it for profit, which could get both you and the buyer in hot water. So, while the warranty sticks, it is probably wise to enjoy your Rolex a bit longer before passing it on. That way, everyone stays happy, especially Rolex. In the world of high-end watches, Rolex picks its clientele carefully. So, the idea of jumping into the smartwatch fray is not something they would rush into without a lot of thought. If you're a big spender at a dealership, they might not mind too much if you are not caught up in the nuances of their watches. Loyalty has its perks, and a hefty purchase history can sometimes make up for a lack of enthusiasm about the finer details. When you are given a heads up that your Rolex finally arrived, imagine if the dealer calls to say, "Great news, your watch is here." They expect you to be over the moon, ready to sprint over with your credit card in hand. If you hesitate or stall, you might lose your chance at the watch quicker than a race car slamming into the racetrack. So, it is best to show your excitement and commitment right away, or the opportunity might just zoom past you. If you decide not to buy, the dealer probably will not bat an eye. They know there is always someone else ready to jump at the chance. But just a warning, they might see your change of heart as a bit of a time drain. Sure, they have got all the time in the world, but they are not fans of dilly-dallying. Remember, Rolex dealers are never short of customers, nor do they tend to drop their high and mighty act anytime soon. It pays to watch your words around them. Or, if you prefer to avoid ego, you might want to consider looking into the gray market or checking out some pre-owned pieces. Now, here's where things get interesting. Gray market dealers, operating in the shadows with a hint of Robin Hood, buy in bulk from authorized dealers, acquiring both highly sought-after items and watches that linger too long on display. This underground trade not only boosts official sales but also ensures that Rolex timepieces reach enthusiasts who might otherwise miss out. Peel back another layer within the walls of a Rolex boutique, and you will find a world of strategy, hierarchy, and sometimes deception. Junior staff skilled in conversation welcome customers, while senior sales staff are the seasoned strategists who orchestrate deals behind the scenes, coordinating with gray market dealers and making decisions that could impact the store's success. As we slowly unveil our investigative journey, a paradox emerges within the mysterious Rolex shortage. While physical stores may display limited inventory, the online gray market appears to thrive. The complex interplay between demand, perceived scarcity, and actual availability serves as a masterclass in luxury brand strategy. Let us dive deeper into understanding the Rolex buying experience. Rolex authorized dealers operate under a thick rule book, which they must follow meticulously to avoid dire consequences. One cardinal rule is that they cannot charge more than a manufacturer's suggested retail price for a watch. While some may have tried to bend this rule, it is strictly forbidden and could endanger their authorized status. Behind the scenes, Rolex authorized dealers have a little secret. They indirectly support gray market dealers. But here is the stark reality. Everyone needs to acknowledge there is no overall shortage of Rolex watches. The scarcity mainly exists at authorized dealerships, and that is the crucial point we must emphasize. Even the esteemed Rolex authorized dealers have their fair share of secrets, much like the rest of us. They operate under a set of rules and regulations, not a free-for-all. What are your impressions on the topic we shared in this video? If you enjoyed the video, we would appreciate it if you let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to follow our channel for more content. Thank you for watching The Luxury World, and we look forward to having you join us in our upcoming videos.